Guess where I am? Another fun visit. Actually, I've been having horrible sciatic pain. Like, it hits me and it feels like somebody stabbed me with an ice pick in my hip, and it shoots all the way down my left leg, and I almost go to the ground. I did go to my knees one time. It's been going on for like most of the week, pretty much since Halloween. Getting worse, not getting better. Not cute, not fun. They just did a pregnancy test while I was in the triage. I didn't get a chance to look at it because they rushed me out to get me in a room. But she said it was negative. I kind of peeked over at it and I didn't see an obvious line. So they're going to do blood work anyway on that. Just given the weird circumstances, because I've had a couple days of spotting. Like 1, then nothing. 1, then 2 with nothing. And then this morning's very little and nothing all day. It's evening time now. Look at this face. It's so puffy. And I slept a lot yesterday and took Benadryl because I was sneezing like a goat. That's what my mom always says. I don't know what that means. Those of you that own goats, let me know in the comments below. Do they sneeze that much? She has some weird sayings, but anyway, God, my face looks so puffy and fat. I don't know why. I've been laying in bed pretty much all day, every day, eating. But that's not what made my face this puffy, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, they're going to do lab work. Thank goodness the paramedic got the IV on the first try. He did have to float that sucker in. It was hanging all the way out to get the blood. And then he used the saline and floated it right in the vein. So didn't have to stick me more than once. And I will update you guys on the next clip. Not much else going on. Halloween, hardly had any kids come by. Birthday, I just laid at home watching horror movies all day and night, which I've been doing sci-fi and horror every day, all day for like the last 3 weeks. But I pretty much have been bedridden, except to go to the bathroom, take the dogs out on a few times. And my mom's doing the rest, and go get Chase, little baby boy, for the visits that he has, and go to the kitchen to make food. And basically in the morning, I try to get all my food and stockpile it like a squirrel. I have it all sitting on my bed, all my fruits and everything, just waiting for me to snack on them through the day. So I don't have to keep getting up and down. Because I got a double hit this morning, or this afternoon. I was walking fine, went to make a left turn to go to my bathroom, and it's just the left stuff. And when I turned, it was fine, but when I went to open the bathroom door, I went to take a step, and it was like, it literally feels like somebody shoots me with a gun in my hip, and it shoots all the way down my left leg. And it's like from 0 to 10, if not 11. Then that goes away, but it stays there at like an 8 or a 9 all the way down my leg, from my hip to my leg, for the next 20 to 30 minutes. And muscle spasms right behind it. Well, because I had all my weight on my left leg, left foot, I was already leaning against the bathroom door, which I have a separate bathroom, like a master, and it's got its own door. The door was swinging, and I had no choice but to hop again, because all my weight was going that way anyway. And it hit me again. So it's like bam, bam, 2 in a row. Talk about agonizing. So I basically tried not to walk with a food, like a plate and a drink in my hands, because I need a free hand in case it hits, because it's very random. I can turn my head to the left and it'll hit. I can look down and it'll hit. I can just move my leg while I'm sitting, it'll hit. I couldn't even sit on the toilet today. That's how sad it was. I kept trying to bend down and bam, it would hit me and I'd have to stand back up. So yeah, pretty much sitting here right now in the hospital bed, it's like a 4 out of a 10. And it's in my hip, feels like it's in the joint, and my lower back on the left. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I'll update you guys on the next clip and let you know, because I don't know. And I'm back, but I wasn't trying to be. Okay, peeps. Well, as I predicted, and since the lines had not gotten darker after that digital, they did a blood test, and I am so greasy. Look at this. It came back negative. Wow, I don't know what their parameters are for negative, but again, the lines have not gotten darker. So, gonna go with that for 500. Got chapstick everywhere with this mask thing too. People are texting me. They just did x-rays on my back to see if that's the problem with the sciatic pain, if they can see anything. The doctor mentioned possibly bursitis. And he was asking, does it hurt when I push here? Does it hurt when I push here? And then he said, what about if I push on your outer thigh? And I said, no, it doesn't hurt. And then he pushed one spot and I was like, oh yeah, that hurts. So I don't know. I'll be Googling that right now to see some symptoms on that. But that's the update for now. And I'll update again when I know what's going on and what they're going to do. Okay, the nurse just came in. This is the first time I've seen her because I was out at x-ray when she came in originally, and then she got an ambulance patient. So I just got Toradol. I hate this mask. I'm sick of it. Good Lord, my skin is oily. Toradol. Pain medication. I'm sure a lot of you ladies have had it who have had children or C-sections. Non-narcotic, non-addictive, so they say. I don't know. All I know is it really doesn't do a lot for me, but I wasn't going to complain and sound like some pill-pushing, digging, seeking person, so don't care. It's got to be better than nothing, because all I've been using is ibuprofen 3 or 4 times a day, 800 milligrams, which my liver probably hates me for. We'll find out when the labs come back. See you on the next clip. Hello, everybody. Pardon the horrible hair and the troll doll look. Getting ready to run into my pharmacy. Sorry, I'm trying to do something. My hair is totally matted up. It's dreaded from here to here on both sides, parted in the middle. No joke. So I may have to chop all my hair off eventually, y'all. And all I did was keep it tied up for like a month. Yeah, apparently that's enough to make dreads. And people do it the hard way. This is twice now this has happened to me. And I had that lady that combed it out for me gingerly before, and I gave her like $70-something, like a $50 tip. That was, I think, 2 years ago, day before Easter, and she was retiring. She only charged me $20-something for first choice hair cutters. I walked in and I was like, no. She did an hour's worth of very gently combing, and I was like, that is way too cheap. Here's your money for the haircut, and here's $50 for yourself. Don't have that money rolling today, so I'm gonna leave it as it is, like a troll doll, and it is truly matted. It is loose here. Way to go, Jen. Dropped all my credit cards. Loose in the top here where my thing just came out, as you can see. And then all of this in between is one big mat. Not fun. Anyway, running into the pharmacy. This is the next day. My pharmacy was closed when I got out of the hospital last night. They did x-rays. Nothing is broken, I know, because I didn't fall or injure myself. And basically they just said that it could be bursitis, which is an inflammation of the fluid-filled sacs that are around your joints in your major areas, like your elbows, your shoulders, your hips, and your knees. And if those get inflamed, then you get the same kind of pain as sciatic pain, basically. So it's basically just putting ice on the area. Sometimes heat helps, because of sciatic pain, heat helps. And they wanted me to have lidocaine patches, which my pharmacy doesn't have them here. It's a very small family-owned pharmacy. They have a Tampa store they would have to get them from. So basically that's it. Nothing was broken. They just did x-rays. They didn't do CT scan or MRI. So don't know about the bursitis 100%, but they have me following up with an orthopedic doctor. So they probably will order more nerve-sensitive testing like MRI. The joys of having had a car accident in 2013 that's still plaguing me in 2020. Damn 2020, can't wait for it to be done. Anyway, speaking of being done, this video is done because I have nothing else to say, and I don't know how long it's going to be, but I can get around. I still get the lightning pain like somebody put a ice pick in my hip, or shot me at close range with a gun, or used a cattle prod on me. And the pain's literally in my left butt cheek constantly. And it goes down my leg, and when I sit, it's constantly there. It's a sharp pain all the way down the leg and through the hip and the butt cheek on the left side. And it's just there. And I think I updated my girl Alicia. I don't know that I said it on the video last night. Who knows? Toradol did jack crap. I knew it wasn't going to work because I have a high pain tolerance anyway, thankfully. Because this really hurts. I'm walking around on like a 7 to 8 all the time, and it hits like 10 or 11 when that pain shoots, which is very random. And I think I told Alicia through a text, but they did a urine test that did have a faint line on it, so they did a blood test, and the faint line is very faint, and their test is much more sensitive than the ones you get at the store. And the blood test came back HCG qualitative they did, and it came up negative, and quantitative for the amount of HCG in your bloodstream came up less than 1. Very not pregnant. So clearly I had the digitals and I had the lines on the Freres before, So it seems to me that the little bean left the building, basically. So I still believe it had a lot to do with my age, and I definitely need to be on progesterone, and all these people gave me the runaround. Nobody put me on progesterone early. I think the outcome could have had a much better chance of being different had they done what I was telling them I needed. So anyway, that's where I'm standing, and next time if I get a positive, I'm going straight to the flipping clinic with the digital. No excuses. And gonna do this right. Once T-Hubs is back and I get some place that I can work and this hip pain is gone, I'm gonna start saving up and get some Clomid. I got it offshore last time because you have to have a script in the US, and I'm not encouraging you to do this, but that's how I got mine before in the past. And it's USDA grade. It's not any shady crap. I think it was called clomiphene. They used the real name for it, not the Clomid, which is, I guess, the brand name. But anyway, I got to look into that because I have no idea what that offshore site was that I got it from before. But Bob's your uncle, so like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Gen Crazy.